scores still in the other room?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Rhythm dances. Find the part that makes you the most nervous and practice it at least 5 times before I get back. So we're going to fine tune a couple of things before we do a run through of this. First thing I'd like to start with is hearing the violas play, measure whatever 10. Is that it? Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. To hear those half steps that we worked on so well last time. And then we're going to kind of add the second violins into that figure and the first violins after that as well. Okay, here we go. Cellos, if you would, make sure that you are prepared to play these weird chromatic basses as well. At measure 45. I'd love for that to be as strong as possible. So get real comfortable with those notes at 45 tones and basses. Here we go. Nice and easy, plenty slow. 1, 2, take 3, 4, set and play. Okay, all better except for the F. It's still very wrong. Ready? Hold the F this time. 3, take, go, take. Hold. And you preemptively made adjustments because you knew I was going to make you hold it. Play it that well and make those adjustments, even though we're not going to hold it this time. 1, take, 2, take. Starting with a B flat, more centered, please. 1, 2, take, 3, go. Yeah, you don't have to hold it this time. Just bum, ba-da, bum. Well, let's speed up. 1, take, 2, take. Yep, I think your B flat's a little bit sharp. Ready? 1, take, go, take. Yep, don't hold it out long anymore. Just bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Second violins, would you play that figure with us wherever you have it? Where's the first time that seconds have that? I think it's actually pretty far into the piece. Second violins, you have that same exact figure at 79. 79. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum. If you're using an open A before the G sharp, you're definitely going to use a fourth finger for the second A, right? Bum, open 3, 4, 2, right? It happens 2 times in a row. Violas just play that measure twice, so second violins can get practice playing it with you 2 times. Here we go. So violas are at 10 and 11. 10 and 10 again. Seconds, you are at 79. Same tempo, please. 1, take, go, take. Okay, 4 finger A's have to be the same A as you played on the open string, right? Kind of hear just second violins alone, then we'll add the violas back in. 1, take, go, take. Okay, all right. Now just play 3 times as loud. 1, take, go, take. Oh, I'm so sorry. I said play twice, and then I'm like, play twice. 1, take, go, take. Thank you. Violin 1. Go ahead and join us. You're going to play that at measure 9. Okay, and play measure 9 twice. Okay, here we go. Seconds, you're still playing. 1, take, go, take. Cool. This time violins play 18 and the 19, so we can hear the octave jump. Okay. Here's 18 and 19 in first. Seconds are playing whatever 70s that they're in, and violas 10 twice. 1, take, go, take. And good, on the octave jump, you are supposed to explode. So even right now, that would be great and appreciated. Last time, please. Looking for even better, cleaner intonation each time. 1, take, go, take. Why is the second F worse than the first one? Should be better. Make those adjustments. Okay. So that's what I wanted to cover, just to kind of remind your fingers and ears what that pattern sounds like and what you have to do to play it well. Let's see. Measure 77. I would like to hear, sorry, low strings. We love you. No low strings. 77 slowed down. Here we go. Here's 77 in a slow practice tempo. 1 ta ta ti, 1 ta ta ti, bum 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 bum. 1, 2, 77, and play. Right now, you're playing with a tone that's very insecure and unsure. Like every single note sounds and feels like a question mark. Now put an exclamation point at the end of your play. Ready? 1, take, 2, take. Meaty chord at the end. I liked that. Okay, violin 1. If you do not have the quarter rest at 77 marked, you are going to play on beat 1. You have to, I mean, seriously, take a highlighter, make it pink, put a neon flashing, put glitter on it. Arts and crafts. But you need to observe the beauty that is the quarter rest right there. Because so far, be it in a class rehearsal or a rehearsal like this, every time, at least one of the 9 of you is playing in that rest. They start. 1 ta ta ti, each time. 77. More confidence, please. 1, take, 2, take. Thank you, violins. We did a cool exercise in second period today where I played all the D's in between and you played all the other notes. Let's do that first. Why is this not working? There it goes. All right. So you're going to play the A, I play the D, you play the C, so forth and so on. 1, take, 2, take. Okay, so that sounded like not what we want it to. Play first finger A and hold it on the third position in the E string. Half step to second finger B flat. Whole step to third finger C. Whole step to fourth finger D. Fall out, listen. Play inside this sound, go. Build the scale up again. A, C flat, C, D. All right, now you're gonna play A, C, B flat, A, G sharp with a low 1, crossover. 3, 2, here we go. 1, take, 2, take. Can you play with a more in tune A to begin with? 1, take, 2, take. And the cool thing that we discovered in second period today too is that the third finger Fs were way too sharp in class. They were running really high. Everybody go ahead and play that high fourth finger D. Pull third finger a whole step behind it and place it a string lower, F. Freeze, listen to this. Join that sound. Play inside this sound. Go back to fourth finger. third finger back. F. All right, here we go. Same exercise. You play all the notes that are not D. One, take, go, take. That was not a good A, and that was really not a good C. One, take, go, take. The F is still the most out of tune note now, but that's good that we can say that that one note is the most out of tune, because before I couldn't tell because they were all out of tune. Okay, now progress. Oh, will you do the opposite? Only play D's. I'm going to play all the other notes. One, take, go, take. Okay, do it again. One, take, go, take. So it takes to about the third D for it to really center on pitch. Can you get that centeredness from the first one all the way through until the end? Now play the passage. Everybody at 77. Low strings, you are very soft right now. Okay, we need to hear these upper parts. Here we go. 77 with the downbeat, which is silent for the first. One, take, two, take. Thank you. Already building up a lot of confidence. Violins, you're still doing a different bowing, and I don't understand why. Downy, yowny, up, and then down, as it comes. Downy, yowny, up. It's marked that way. It's printed that way. Play it that way. Here we go. 77, a little faster. One, take, two, take. Yes. Second violin, will you vie for attention? It's such a high and squeaky part, but I still want to be able to tell that this is going on. It's like the carnival nightmare that won't end. It's still happening. Okay, let's make sure we feel it. Okay. Let me time check. Okay, beginning. Just to clock ourselves. So you heard as soon as I turned that metronome on, you were like, oh, let's speed up. Okay, let's not speed up. Let's just play at the same tempo so that we don't have to get clocked that way. Okay, try from the beginning. Maintain that tempo. Quarter notes are too long. More marcato. Okay, do not sustain. This piece is not about anything being held out or sustained, except that one spot at like 124, I think. Anyway, here we go. Clock. Oh.
I'm missing a player.
Oh.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Oh boy. That happened the first time too, and I didn't stop you because that was one of the first times that this happened. But I heard from the cellos, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Immediately slower, and it causes mass confusion, discombobulation. Here we go. Keep that the same tempo as the first 4 chords. I know you can do it because the first 4 chords are great. Too much on the string. No slowdown at the end. There's too many of you. We're too far spread apart, and we only rehearse once a week. No slowdown at the end. We're going to take the deliberately to mean just really nail the heck out of those things. Like beat the bow onto the string. Bah, bah, bah. But in tempo, not slowing down. Woo, you guys gave me work. I am sweating. Wow. Okay, so there are some things in this that have gone way better than they ever have at any rehearsal. Thank you for that. Okay. But again, places to get better. Violin ones, measure 188, just before 191. That was so legato. If I were being tested on, like, if I had to listen to this and write what I heard, I would have written that, the B and the C with a slur. It was that connected. No, 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 no. What? Guys, second violins and violas, you can help us out by setting the stage for them at 182. 182, you are so square, so dry. Like, imagine if, it's kind of funny to think about, but it might help you play better or more accurately with this articulation. Imagine instead of rounded note heads, they were like squares, actual square notes on the page, like you saw a square. We don't want these pretty ones. We want that. Okay? Imagine at 182, like all of your notes just turn to squares. And then play like that. Play like a square of sounds. And I think that will help them a lot. Okay. Whew. Wow, I gotta work out. Okay. I'm working backwards. Measure 180, whole orchestra. Ready? Measure 180. No firsts. Okay, here we go. Play it dryly. 1, 2, set, go. Uh-oh. I'm not hearing a crescendo from the upper strings as much as I am from the low strings. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, and you're all being very polite. You're waiting on someone else to finish before you play. Run them over. Merciless. 10 points. Yay! All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Chuck, 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 chuck. If you wait for them to finish their chuck, chuck, it's gonna be late. Okay? Again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That was a lot more accurate. You're starting to feel, oh yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, no pause in between. Seconds, even more crescendo. I know that you're playing out. I know you are. I've sat back there with you and I can hear you a lot better when I'm back there, but you got all these humans to shoot your sound over. First violins, join in now. 180, ready? 1, 2, set, play. Okay. Pretty good. Can this have some forward momentum? Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like you're backing away from something. It's like, ooh, what's that shiny thing? And you're getting closer to it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't get longer. Can't get longer. Right? La, 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 was the evolution of that note. Keep it short and dry the whole time. Square notes. Yeah. You started doing it by the third note. Yes. Okay, let's get into it. 164. 164, whole group. What am I going to tell you?
Play louder. Square notes. Square notes.
Square notes. They did it. Oh, it's lovely. Bum, 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 bum. La, 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 la. What? Match style. Okay. We've got 37 minutes and 2 more pieces to go. That was a great run through. It was. Still room for improvement. All right. Thanks. Fantasia. Whew. Okay, if you would, go ahead and just put your sight reading music on the floor. I'll come by and pick them up, so we don't have to worry about turning those in later. Oh, you're fine. Yeah. Oh, squats, right?
All right, we're gonna start at 29 in Fantasia. And I want to go through the bar line into the section at square 35 and make sure that we don't change tempos, okay? So it's just smooth sailing through that transition into 35. That's kind of second theme. Ba, ba, dee, ba, ba. Here we go, 29. Set, and. On the dotted quarter note, anytime we're in this theme, for some reason there's no vibrato on that note. It has to happen in the harmonic voices as well, but y'all are the melody, so the ear is going to be drawn there. I don't know if you're in third position or playing it with a fourth finger. That can be a tough finger to vibrate on. So, weird pro tip. It goes against everything that you've ever been told. Bend your wrist in a little bit. Seriously, fourth finger vibrato, way improved with the wrist slightly bent in. Try it. It's going to really surprise you. All right, right at 35, so we can practice some vibrato on the dotted quarter note. Ready, set, 35. Little intonation cellos. Don't change tempo. Good. It makes sense for that to kind of taper out to nothing and to have a tapered release. Can we go ahead and put a little apostrophe, a little breath mark in there, please? Cellos. And I guess it also matters for the violas because you're holding a D. Ooh, excuse me, as well. So we want your D to end when their D ends, when the cello D ends. Okay. Can we start at measure third? Nope. What is the matter with my brain? 67. Ready at 67, Sad? And 1, take 2. Good. So look, there's a little bit too much earnest energy going on in this piece. Like you want that next note really bad. Okay? It's got to be a lot more in the backside of the beat. You know? And I'm emphasizing those quarter pulses. Right now it's it just wants to push forward all the time. Okay? And I need you to be in the recliner rather than on the edge of your seat, watching a suspense movie. Okay? Laid back, chilling, drinking some hot tea, watching a sappy, sad movie. Okay? All the feels. Okay? It's not the energized, what's happening next? Okay? It's the, oh. Or you're just watching one of those nature scenes that YouTube TV puts on in between, commercials because they don't have the rights. Okay? We're watching some leaves and some birds and it's just chirping or the rain falling. Okay? Okay, that's the feel of this piece. All right, great. Let's practice one more transition. It's the one that goes the worst. There are two more left. Let's start at measure 80 into agitated. Here we go at 80. Ready, and. As I look out through the sections, I get. It's like not lined up at all. Okay, you can use your eyeballs and make your bows move at exactly the same time. That is the answer. Okay, right on 84, please. Ready? Is going to slow down. I still feel like people don't have that marked in or something because we get there and it starts to slow down and it's the third note of the measure and then all of a sudden people are like, uh-oh, ba, 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 and it's too late. You're already ahead of the rest of the orchestra. Make sure that you know it's going to slow down. Every note in 94 is slower than the last. Okay, super dramatic. And I'm also thinking that a little bit of an articulated bow stroke, dee da dee da da, more energy in the front of the bow stroke. This is not what I just described. This is the edge of the seat. The looking at, oh my gosh, what's happening next? There's a car chase going on and somebody's about to get caught. Okay, that's the thing for the agitated scene. All right, let's go ahead and do the transition from 80 again. Ready? 80, set, and do. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. It's not in 4. Sorry. Ready? And 80. But I still have people on the 4th note of the bar not lined up with the rest of the orchestra. Let's do it exactly together. Bum, 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 bum. And you got to wait for the downbeat of measure 96, 95. Ready? 94, all on its own. Set, and up. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now you got to wait. You got to wait. We're going back into linger mode. We're going back into the rainy scene. Okay? Here we go. Ready? We're looking out a window. It's just us. We're just fogging up the window. There's nothing even to see outside because no one came to see us. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Set. And up. Wait for the downbeat of 95. Ready? Set. And go. Ready? I tricked you. Set. And up. Okay, it will not be that. It won't be that, but now you're paying attention. Do it again. Set, and up. Got a little early nudge over here, but it was better. Do it again. Ready, set, and up. And send it off into the universe. Vibrate. until the cellos play. No, you play until the cellos change notes. Da, oh, oh. The cello's coming in at the end of your sustained note. 104. 104. 2, 1. Their note is your cutoff. You're smart. You can do that. Ready, set, and. Good, good. Bum, bum, ba-da-dee-da. That doesn't make sense in my brain. We do a retardando. It doesn't, I mean, that low D is almost like a fermata. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take time on that so that the a tempo sounds like it's been placed. You know what I mean? We didn't just drop in the middle of the tune. It's an organic arrival. So we go bum bum ba-da-dee. Okay? This piece is harder than it seems. Here we go in measure 113. Ready? And 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, see, they're early though. I think you're early Kennedy on the 8th note, okay? Bim, boom, boom, boom. Take a breath in there. Ready, set, and 1, 2. Can y'all write something in there, measure 117, so that you know it's going to slow down over the course of that sustain, so that the tempo is set up? Okay, one more time from measure 113. 113. Ready? And 1. Singing cellos, vibrate. Looking at Mr. Elizondo. You gotta look up, okay? Make sure that at these transitions, your eyes are locked on the baton and on the people right in front of you. Okay, if everybody looks at the bow in front of them, we're in much better shape because light is a quickly traveling element. All right, here we go at 113 again. Ready? 113, set, and take your time. Yeah, good. So Anna, you have to wait for the D, the half note D. Boom, boom. It's got to be one of those where like you'd be making a funny shape with your mouth if everybody could see you say it. It'd be boom, boom. You know, like big fat cheeks, puffing out your lips. You know, don't know what I'm saying? imagine some big German guy, boom, you know what I'm saying? That's the delivery of that beat. Okay? 113 again. Ready, set. See that eighth note likes to not be together. Do you hear it not together? Make it together. Ready, set, and 1. I'll show you where to move to the knee, I promise. Luxuriate. You're in a hot bath and you don't want to get out of it. It's cold in the bathroom. Off. See how you didn't hold that for the full value? When I said off, that would be 2. All right. $122. That is such a nice, lush line that you get to play, cellos. It sits so nicely in the chordal structure. I love it. Play it like it's meaningful and the best melody you've ever gotten to play in your life. All right, here we go. Ready? 122, set, and. No. At 145, violins especially, boom! That has to be a firecracker note. And right now, it's like the dummy that you lit and everybody ran away. And then it just went, you know? Y'all experienced that before? No? Okay. Sorry. Bombs? No, a firecracker. Sorry. I mean, my family grew up going and popping firecrackers off just north of downtown where my grandma lives. Every New Year's, every holiday, the fireworks can go. We're part of the people that you see on the news with the fireworks all in the sky on San Antonio. We break the law. So anyway, yeah, you light the firecracker and you're like supposed to be some big old cherry bomb and you light it and the fuse goes down and everybody's just in anticipation and like nothing happens. Every once in a while there's a dud. That was your downbeat. At 145, okay? Just because it's short doesn't mean it can't have shape, okay? That is like a hallmark of immature playing, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, you know, you've got some growth yet in you, okay? So those notes get extra vibrato, do 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 da, dee da da, and the bow doesn't stay in the string. You don't go. That's what I heard. That's what made it the dud. We go ba. Da, da, da. And if you take the bow, let the bow off of the string, and it doesn't have to be, wah! You know, some big dramatic release of the bow. But if you get the bow off the string, it will ring, and your vibrato actually amplifies it a little bit, and it makes it a really exciting note rather than the. Okay, a tempo, 142. Ready, set, and 142. That was better. Somebody thought we were in a major key F sharps. Neato. Thank you for that. Brightened my day for that moment. Here we go. 142 again. Set and go. Here we go. Okay, when I give it down, because uh-oh, I think your string is breaking. Can you go and see Mr. Sharpler? He's sitting at the table back there. Cellos, 146. It's the last gasp. You know, I mean, it's got to be. That's going to be super dramatic. But right now, it's just kind of like, oh. Okay? It's not quite the dud that we had a minute ago, but it's also not exciting. Okay, let me hear just your instruments at 146. All right, 146. Ready, set, and 1, 2. Good. One more time. Make sure that your contact point is one that gives you the juiciest cello sound you can create. Okay? This steak was way overcooked. Ready again, set, and. Okay, good again, with more weight and a slower bow stroke on the D. Ready, set, and. Yeah, but you went. Oh, okay, the bow's planted. You have 2 beats of rest plus. Okay, it's set and ready. Vibrato is already started, and then when you begin the bow stroke, it's a gigantic. Don't even worry about going on. Just play a D. Ready, set, 1, 2. Now, ready, set, and go. Make it together. 1, 2. Good. Now without an accent. Ready? 1, 2. But still loud. Don't go on. Just play the D. Can you play it 5 times louder? Ready? And. I hear 3 people, maybe 4, playing a very prominent and loud sound. Okay, make it all. Ready? And. All right, we're just going to go around the room. How lush. Good, can you use a heavier bow? Even more. That's better. Nice. Aww. Play heavier. Heavier bow. Dig into your string. There it is. Good. Do it again. Yeah. You. Yeah. That's much better. Don't be afraid. Can you start lowering your bow? No, I mean like closer. There. Good. Now keep the weight into the string the entire time. Heavy bow. Good. Can you move it slower? That's better. Better. Bend the stick. That's the sound. Nice. Good. You can do more. You can do more. Don't be sorry. It's all right. Good. So again, like I was saying, bend the stick. Twist the wrist. Yeah, it was very strong at the beginning, and then it kind of started dissipating because this is the part where it's harder to make the loud sound. So keep leaning in. All right. Good. Can you move closer to your bridge? Good. One more thing. If this is there we go. Less crunch. Good. Move to right there. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Ready, cellos? Set, and 1, 2. All right, now let's all play the same D so it doesn't sound like the Bombers are headed for our town. Play the D all together, no accent, just play it max pitch. Find the median D. All right, ready, set, and 1, 2. All right, now continue through the line. Ready, set, and 1, 2. good. That's gonna be fun. All right, everyone, please.
Mr. E,
Yes.
aren't we doing a crescendo?
Yeah, you do crescendo into the F sharp, and that was I was just coming back to look at that. I think we started to decrescendo before we reached the peak. Okay, so you do grow into the F sharp, and then you start to dissipate. Okay, and that's my fault. I was away from the score. Sorry, my bad. All right, so let's go from 142 a tempo. Ready? A tempo. We're gonna leave ourselves time to run momentum, I guess. Here we go. A tempo. Ready, set, and. So we had some early viola sounds over here. Oh, it was behind you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Classic. All right. All right. So, yeah, please look up. Make sure you don't play early. That really ruins the mood. All right. All right. Great. We need to run that. We didn't run it. We just ran transitions. So we're running that, and then we're running momentum. I hope it doesn't suck. Here we go. Ready? It's gonna be fun. Talked about the sforzando. Make sure you put your bow on the string in a place that allows you to rip it to the tip. Ha!
Oh my
Ready?
So excited.
That was awesome. Don't rush. Boom, 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 boom. They're heavy, heavy feeling. Look up for that cue. E. Hang on until that second beat. Second violin, play the E flat 107. Don't play early. Bum, bum. Okay, I don't know what to say. Please stop playing early. You can't play early. Don't play early. 96. Ready, set, and here is 96. Wait. All of those change on beats, right? It's not just change whenever it feels like I'm out of bow. So, bum, 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 bum. It will be indicated. Okay, look up. That really is going to be the biggest impact on the result on that piece, is how you use your eyes. Your ears matter less in that piece than your eyes do. The eyes are everything. And you can figure out really fast if you're with your neighbor or the rest of your section just by looking at the bows. Please let me run momentum. We've ended promptly at 6 every time. I need to run through this piece with you, okay? Thank you for allowing that. Here we go. Hurry, hurry. With energy. This is the piano. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna practice those last two bars tomorrow on the stage before we run the concert, okay? We will. Great rehearsal, guys. Thank you very much. Sorry, I was kind of like weirdly here but not here. Lots going on tonight. We've got a quartet playing for the Suma banquet or Suma reception, and they're trying to still work out the kinks on the live stream. Personnel issues, people not being here to do things they're supposed to do. And anyway, thank you. Thanks for your time and attention. Please help with the stacking of chairs. Mr. Starkland has gone to the booster meeting, so I'm going to be like Flash Gordon and just come around and just spray everything as fast as I can. I hate DC, by the way. The Flash Gordon reference does not indicate that I like DC in any way. It's been a point of conversation a lot for some reason the last few days. So just clarifying for those of you who are questioning. Yeah. Oh. Yes, I'm sorry. You've got to be careful. I'm actually thinking that that's one of the reasons that I'm having to go to physical therapy right now. It's been years of doing that. So make sure that your shoulders not rolling forward while you're playing. That's the biggest factor. Yeah, that's the biggest factor with like scapular muscle strain. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the extra minutes, everybody. Not really like Flash Gordon. Little, not much. This can go pretty fast, I gotta say. Pretty impressive. I didn't forget. I mean, 5:45. Oh, man. Oh, you need to be sanitized. All right. I heard that this is so that's why you can bleach them a little bit. Bye-bye. Thank you. Have I left something? Okay, we'll send it out tonight. Bye-bye. I guess I'll break that down later. Yeah, that's fine.
You know, Eugene was like, she gave him a blue, and Carol said it's actually this 12-inch of her hair.
Ya nada más que tiene una pantalla de...
I got it.
Oh, gosh, they didn't even finish.
Well, these are all the empty chairs. By the way, I totally forgot that, we're gonna have so many cellos out for track.
Really?
Yeah, Emma, Bella, who was the other one?
Bella.
Isabella DeGrossa?
Oh, I don't know her as Bella, I'm sorry.
And then, oh yeah, I still have Ricardo in my seating chart, but again, he hasn't been to the last, five.
Wow.
So, anyway, so we're now down to, 12 cellos, and we can eliminate the back row entirely
Oh, wow.
and fill in the weird